In today's video, I'm going to show you how to update the BIOS for the Asus Prime B760-Plus motherboard. Actually, I botched a firmware update for this computer, but I was able to boot into the computer by going into the BIOS and just booting into the operating system or the hard drive or whatever. So I was able to do that. So I'm able to get in the computer, but I do need to do something to get this computer to work right. So I'm going to have to find the BIOS for this. So you could type in your motherboard's brand and model here, like I did. Make sure you put in the right name. This is my motherboard right here. Go to support, go to drivers and tools, go to BIOS and firmware. Here's all the previous BIOSes for this motherboard or firmware. So I used this one, and this one gave me some serious issues. So I'm going to go back to what I had before, which was BIOS 1002. So that's what I'm going to select. And I'm going to put this in my USB flash drive. And I will call this folder I already have a folder called BIOS. I'll call it motherboard BIOS to make it stand out. Okay, I'll call it motherboard BIOS. And I'm going to go to my download folder. This one was not good, so I'm going to use this one. Make sure you unzip it and put it into the folder like that. And that's all you got to do. And I have to go to I got to restart this computer and go into the BIOS. To go into the BIOS, just keep pressing F2 until you get into the BIOS. I'm going to restart it and do that. Now to restart my computer, and I press F2 until I get into the BIOS. Just keep pressing F2 or delete. Next, go to Advanced, go to Boot, go to Tools, go to Asus EZ Flash 3 Utility here, just click on it. This is my USB flash drive right here. You have to use the keyboard to do this. So I said it was in BIOS, motherboard BIOS. As you can see, it's a .cap file. Just click on that and you click on yes. This will take a couple of minutes, and you should be ready. And the computer will restart a number of times. So don't turn the computer off or do anything like that. Just leave it like this, and it should be done. If there's a brownout or a power outage, you're going to have some problems. So if you have a universal power, uninterrupted power supply or something like that. It's good to have, because if anything happens during the procedure, then it could brick your computer. Okay? Okay, so that's it. Yes. So restart the computer. I want to remove my USB drive. Let's take a look. This is BIOS is updating LED firmware, so don't shut down the computer or restart it. Just leave it exactly like that. Press F1, it says. So now it's going into the BIOS. Go to Advanced. I'm going to go to Boot. I think I want to select UEFI for this, because I have UEFI. Let's see if this works. If it doesn't, I'll go back and change it. Let's see if it boots into Windows. Okay, so it doesn't work, so I gotta do something. I have to change the boot settings. I forgot what the boot settings were, so I have to figure it out now. I want to go back into the BIOS by pressing delete. Whoops. Not fast enough, just keep pressing delete to get back in the BIOS. Okay, now I'm back in the BIOS. Let me go to Advanced. Go to Boot. I think that's what I have to boot from. Let's see if that works. No, let me go back to Boot and check. Okay. That is the M.2 NVMe device. Let's see if I could boot into Windows or not. Should have written it down, but I didn't. Okay, now it's working. That's good. Okay, now it's booting into Windows. That's what I want to show you today. If you have any thoughts or questions, you could leave it in the comment section below, and thank you for watching.